Let's talk a little bit about mail management and organization. Throughout most of these tutorials, we have been focusing on the in-basket and your folder and the ribbons and the menu items. There's one item that we need to bring to your attention. That is the Outlook Today function, which can be found by clicking on your actual email. When we click on that, Outlook Today comes up and your day is summarized on this screen. You can see over here on the far right hand side, I just have the one message in my inbox. I have two tasks that are in red because they are overdue, and you can see on my calendar I have one appointment at 6 o'clock. So this function, Outlook Today, can be accessed by clicking on your actual email. And then as we go into your email account, your inbox, one other thing that I have done, throughout these tutorials I have hinted at the folders that Microsoft Outlook gives you by default, like your inbox, draft, and sent items, and those folders which one can create. You've noticed I've created a Greg folder, I've created a Matt Save folder. So I have my own particular filing structure that I have set up. Now there are other ways that you can help keep yourself organized. One of those ways is to create rules. Now I'm going to show you a way to make a rule within your Home tab. So I've got this message from this department store. Now I perhaps want to read this, perhaps I don't. It could be considered junk email, and if I delete it enough without reading it, Outlook will learn that this message from this particular department store will be considered junk email. But sometimes I look at them, sometimes I don't. Perhaps I just want to send them to their own folder so I could look at them later. So by having this particular message highlighted here, I can go up underneath my Home tab and select Rule. And I can say Create Rule. A window will come up and give me the following options. When I get an email with the selected condition, I'm going to select from the department store. The subject doesn't really matter. It's going to be sent to me. What I want to happen is I want to send this to a folder, and I want to send that to Matt's Save Stuff. I could potentially create a folder, say department store or coupons, but Save Stuff is good for me right now, so I will say OK. I can also look at my advanced options, and we have seen this kind of interface before where Outlook walks you through all the possible criteria that you perhaps want to go into searching or finding a particular message. I think just from the department store is fine, and I'm going to say OK. Now that I have that rule created, all future emails from that department store will be going into my Matt's Saved Stuff. But what about the few that are in my in-basket right now? Well, I can do it the drag and drop way, or I can make Outlook work for me. There is a Run Rule function that is underneath the Folder tab. As we go there, we see Run Rules Now. Now, as you recall, I could modify my ribbon underneath the Home tab so that the Run Rules Now function appears there. I'm going to right now run the rules. Outlook is going to ask me, what rules do I want to run? I'm going to run that one. I'm going to run it from the inbox. I want to apply to all messages, and I'm going to run now. And as you can see, Outlook does the work for me. I will close that. And if I go to Matt Save Stuff, here are all the messages from the department store. Perhaps I want to read them, perhaps I don't. But either way, I have created a rule that will help me organize my material when it comes into my in-basket. Let's go back to our in-basket. And again, most of the time, You will be setting up your folders as you see fit. And as you recall, our search folders are not folders per se, but they are simply searchables of which they have that criteria for that search for that particular topic.